Hello, welcome to FodSim. This is episode 4, Croops Part 3. Now, if you watched the last episode, you will remember that the landing there wasn't fantastic, so I'm hoping I'm going to be able to redeem myself. So, we're on the ground at Gibraltar, and we're just unloading the baggage and passengers from our last sector from Gatwick. And now we need to prepare the aircraft for the next sector, which is back to Gatwick. So yeah, hopefully we can get underway fairly quickly because we arrived a bit late because of the headwind we had all the way down here, and B, obviously because of the go around that we had to go through. So hopefully we can get away fairly quickly, but the wind should be in our favour for the way back. I've already pre-loaded the route in, so we just need to get our fuel, everything else inserted. So we're taking 67 passengers, no cargo, and we need 8 tons, which is 2 tons less than when we arrived. Well, from the load from Gatwick anyway. Right, so we are easy 2881, cost index of 35, and on the way back we are cruising at 370, and our alternates will be Stansted. Right, departure. It says 27, but it's actually a 09 departure. I was looking to see, because there's no actual published departure procedure for Gibraltar, so I looked on Flight Radar 24, and for a 09 departure it looked like they head straight back towards Plymouth, and then did a left turn towards Malaga. Right, so we'll continue with the rest. We'll get the boarding started. Get the checklist fired up. We've only got 67 passengers, so it should be fairly quick boarding.
Engine master.
Both off.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Parking brake.
Off.
Thrust levers.
Idle.
Okay, so flaps or configuration 3 for takeoff.
Anti-skid.
On.
Emergency lights.
Checked and
Let us
on.
change our
Signs.
V1 to 119.
Checked.
Ventilation panel.
Is checked.
Fuel pumps.
Set on.
Adhere.
Everything appears to be set.
Checked.
Checklist complete.
Hopefully those winds won't bother us on departure, but we'll wait and see. Okay, so fueling's done, so we'll tell the passenger signs, seatbelt signs. Everything else seems to be all ready. Alright. As you can see, it's a left turn after Plymouth straight towards Malaga, and then just sort of a northerly routing back towards the UK. Okay, just put in our block fuel, which is 8 tons, because I nearly forgot to do that. Okay, so we'll start getting its doors closed, all the passengers are boarded. And we might as well close the cargo doors as well and show they're nearly finished. Well, the front one's done anyway. Last container now going on. We'll get that closed. Okay, let's get ourselves pushed away. We're off to the right.
Closed and locked.
APU. Beacon lights.
Set on.
Checklist complete.
I don't think the chocks came off there. Yep, let's go.
Parking brakes released.
Starting engine 2.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
I'm sure we should be turning by now. Why aren't we turning? Hang on a minute.
Engine 1 is stabilized.
Oh, what the hell? Where the hell are we going? That's terrible. I've been pushing back aircraft for 9 years. I've never done that. Well, let's see if he can redeem himself. Alright, well he seems covered that. Yeah, okay. There we go.
Parking brakes are set.
Alright, just to skip all that nonsense, let's get straight to take off. This appears to be very bumpy. Okay, here we go.
Take off. Man, flex, and SRS.
Check. Power set. knots.
Checked.
Lead 1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Navigation.
Check. Gears up, lights off.
Those winds don't appear to be affecting us again, so that's good news.
Flaps 1. Climb thrust.
Check. Flaps 1.
Okay, so our flight time back should be 2 hours and 10 minutes.
Autopilot on. Flaps
So a
0.
lot quicker than
Speed check.
Ah.
0.
inbound
Yeah,
from
take off
Gatwick to
checklist.
Gibraltar.
Engine mode selector.
Check normal.
Spoilers.
Disarmed.
Flaps.
Check retracted.
Landing gear.
Gear up. Lights off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Tax.
Both on.
Anti-ice.
Off.
TCAS.
Checked.
Altimeter.
1013.
1013. Check.
Okay, we'll see you for the descent. Okay, we are well into the descent now, just passing 30,000 feet, and we are just approaching the south coast of England, and over there it's just the Isle of Wight. Hopefully we'll be in the ground within the next 20 minutes, or a bit less, 15 minutes maybe. So far we're arriving fairly early, which is good. Right, so just skipped a bit further ahead of time. It's a nice day for it anyway. Okay, we'll shortly be turning to our final approach into Gatwick. Just passing 4,500 feet. And everything's looking good. The deceleration point is just approaching us as well, so we need to start slowing down. We'll arm the localizer for now, just so we can capture it a bit earlier. And there's Gatwick just there. So the glide slope diamond is approaching us there, just creeping up, but we'll capture the localizer first.
Flaps 1.
Speed check, flaps 1.
$2,500. $2,500.
Alright, calm down. Localizer's starting to come in. And we have a localizer capture.
Lights slow to life.
On the approach. I think what we'll do, just for a change of scenery, we'll do a wing landing shot. Well, I think it's safe to say that I did redeem myself a little bit there. Wasn't too bad. Better than the last landing anyway. Right.
Maybe you on
After landing checklist.
exterior lights,
Checked.
ground spoilers,
Set off.
engine mode selector,
Check normal.
flaps,
Check tracted.
Okay, so we're on stand 1-2 on the safe terminal. Probably turned a little bit too early there. There we go. Set parking brakes. Shut down engines.
And the parking checklist.
parking brake and shocks,
Shocks are set. Parking brakes released.
engine master,
Both off.
seatbelt signs,
Set off.
beacon lights,
Set off.
exterior lights,
Checked.
anti-ice,
Off.
fuel pumps,
Set off.
checklist complete.
Right, so we've now got 25 minutes to get this thing underway again. We've got a fair amount to do. We've got to take on some more catering, some more fuel, and obviously get the bags on, off, and get passengers on. Fortunately, it is a 2-6 left departure again for the Inverness sector back, so a very short taxi indeed. So I shall see you in a minute or so. Okay, so we've got a little under 10 minutes now to get underway. So we'll just we'll get these passengers boarded, seatbelt signs on, get those people on, and go. Straight away, here we go. We'll get the checklist underway as well.
Cockpit preparation checklist.
Engine master.
Both off.
Get these fuel pumps on, help them out a bit,
Parking brake.
Off.
and that's about it.
Thrust levers.
So we're just for push and start now. Okay, so less than 7 minutes and we are pushing and starting. Everybody is on board. We're on now 22 minutes, so we've got long, but we should be okay. He's doing some sort of crazy forward moonwalk. Nice. This is our last sector of the day. Back to Inverness.
Engine 2 is stabilized.
Starting number 1.
Hopefully these guys can push back properly.
Checked and armed.
Trim.
Checked 0.
Pitch trim.
Alright, let's go out of there. What are we on now? 25 minutes exactly, so we're all good. That was lucky.
Checked.
Flight instruments.
Checked.
Check. TO config.
Set.
Checklist complete.
Okay, so let's get the hell out of there. Reset the clock. And here we go.
Take off. Man, flex, SRS and runway.
Check. Power set. 100 knots.
Checked.
Speed 1. Rotate. Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Navigation.
Check.
Okay, we're back. Again, we're well into the descent. The weather at Inverness isn't too great, funny enough. Top temperature is 9 Celsius and the wind is blowing at around 260 at 20 knots. And we have scattered clouds even at 4,500 feet. And a few clouds at 2,000. So I don't know. Slight crosswind, 20 knots. We all know what happened with me in winds landing at Gibraltar. So let's see what happens on this one. Hopefully nothing. So Inverness is pretty much dead ahead of us. We're going to make a slight right turn and head towards RAF Kilnos. I don't know if I pronounce it properly, but there we go. Kilnos? Something like that, yeah. And then we'll pretty much overfly that RAF base and then hit a follow approach. What does that say? Yeah, whatever. So I'll probably just skip to the full approach now, if that's alright with you guys, and let's land this beast. Okay, so here we are. Final approach, runway 23. The winds, yeah, they're not looking too bad at the moment. Manageable. We'll just let the autopilot get us nicely on the ILS, and then we'll take over.
Gear down.
Gear down. Localizer captured.
Flaps 3.
Speed check, flap 3.
Flaps full.
Speed check, flaps full.
Okay, I'm going to bring off the autopilot.
Landing checklist.
Landing gear.
Down and locked. 3 greens.
Ground spoilers.
Checked and armed.
Auto brakes.
Medium.
Exterior lights.
On.
altitude.
Checked.
Landing memo.
Checked. No blue.
Checklist complete.
Autopilot off.
Love that noise. Right, here we go then. Really need to keep an eye on that wind. Straight down at the moment, pretty much. Slightly high, correcting.
1,000.
Yeah, maintain this descent. The wind's all right. Can't see the pappies yet. Oh,
500.
there we go. Pappies in sight. Yeah, it's looking good.
Continue.
Oh god, I'm losing it. My god.
60, 50, 40, 30.
God.
Retard, 10, 5.
Ground spoilers. Reverse.
Jesus.
Manual brakes.
Auto brakes off.
Yes, that's not advisable to land halfway down. Well, that was rubbish. 2 good landings, 2 terrible ones. Never mind. We're back. Sort of in one piece. I've probably broken it again.
APU on.
After landing checklist.
Exterior lights.
Checked.
Ground spoilers.
Set off.
Engine mode selector.
Checked normal.
Flaps.
Checked retracted.
TCAS.
Checked standby.
Brake temperature.
Checked.
APU.
On.
Checklist complete.
Slow it down a bit. Don't want to crash into anything, do we? Okay.
And the parking checklist.
Parking brake and chocks.
Chocks are set. Parking brakes released.
Engine master.
Both off.
Seatbelt signs.
Set off.
Beacon lights.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Set off.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Checklist complete.
Right, let's get his doors open. Get his patches off because I'm sure that landing shook him up a bit. Right, and we'll start to shut this thing down. Right, so this was the conclusion to the crew ops, the series of crew ops. I hope you enjoyed it. It's not based on anything. It's just a demonstration of low-cost operations. So we started at 5 AM this morning. We're now back at Inverness in the early afternoon. That is a sort of a typical roster for a flight crew, and the cabin crew, of course, as well. So next week, you might be pleased to hear that there will be no Airbus, either the A320, 21, blah blah blah. No more Airbus, and no more London Gatwick. We'll be heading somewhere a little bit different in Europe, still, but different, another country, and a whole different type of aircraft as well. That should be a good one. It's something to look forward to. As always, if you have any questions regarding this video or anything else, you can email me. All my details are on the YouTube channel. And of course, you can follow me on Facebook and on Twitter. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you next Friday. Have a good one, guys. Fod out.
Thank you very much. Goodbye.